So, this incredible track this was actually the very first track that I plastered. This was actually like just feet away from my tent. You know, I was approached by this animal at approximately 3:15 a.m. And it came over to me, and then it rattled me. I'm gonna be truthful about that. It did. At first, I couldn't believe what I was experiencing, but luckily, through my experience, I'm here to actually talk to you about it, because I actually shouldn't be here. It could have easily have ripped me to pieces that day, and it's only through the great graces of the gods that I'm here talking to you today. And this creature, he walks with a lot of power. As you can see, like I was telling you, it's that humanoid footprint with the hooked in heel. But one thing that this creature is different than a human is that the front of its foot is actually canine claws. These are wolf right here. This is an impossibility for humans to even do, to have this ball, such a thing like that in the earth. You know, with the crunchy, gravelly earth over there on the east side of the Sierra Nevada mountains with that andesite soil, if you and I were to dig our feet like this, we'd bust every single toe in our foot. Not only that, our toenails would come right off. We would be in agony. This guy, he moves with power, and not only that, he could walk right over pine cones and smash them down, like, no worries.
So do dogmen, are they like a werewolf, where they're sometimes a human and sometimes a wolf?
Well, check this out. That's the thing, you know, the dogman phenomena that's taking place right now that people are seeing, you know, they're spreading out. You know, these creatures have large territories. They live in high altitudes, in wilderness. The dogman, basically, you know, they're wolves that have evolved. Wolves that were watching humans hundreds of thousands of years ago upright. This is my hypothetical viewpoint on this, is that they evolved looking at humans. They were hunting the same resources, and at one point in time there was a sect of wolves that decided to come upright. Even today you can see dogs, you know, people have their treats and they'll put it up in the air, and the dogs will stand on their 2 feet and walk to it and get it. That's a learned habit. Well, certain wolves out there, they picked up on you. You know, wolves are one of the smartest animals on the planet. You know, they live in packs. They're really family oriented. They hunt together. They live together. They're one of the ultimate animals. So evolution, I believe, created the dogman. Now the werewolf, on the other hand, that's a different story altogether. You know, these are creatures that were created by themselves. Something happened to them that they were able to go out, find the right. There's certain, you know, I don't want to get too deep into it, but I do know the process of it. There's certain combination of different plants and rituals and black magic and things that go on that create a werewolf. So that is the difference, I believe, between the dogman and the werewolf. And I believe they both exist. I'm absolutely positive of it. But for our purposes right here, I want to just stick to, hey, these are dogman tracks. They're unique. There's no other animal tracks like these. That's one of the reasons why I kind of risk my life to go out there and plaster as many as I possibly can. At the camp that I was working at, I had to continue getting the camp ready, knowing that this animal was around the camp. So right after my shifts, I put on my backpack, get a few weapons to protect myself, and then I'd go out till dark until I would find. It's really difficult to find tracks like this. You know, the wilderness is vast, and this guy doesn't stay in one spot. he cruises through the forest, and you actually have to go in and find these tracks, because a lot of the duff on the ground, there's pine cones, there's litter from the different coniferous trees that are there. So, you know, these you could track them that way, but to plaster a track, you wouldn't be able to understand those tracks.